Let's fucking we're doing live. We're doing live. All right. Anyway, I'm not even ready. I'm like ready. Well, what's up, everybody? You know, I just don't see what's what here because
I'm going on YouTube to make sure that we're live. Oh yeah, we're live and in color.
excuse me.
As Johnny blows his boogers on the wall.
That was a cough.
Cough, boogers, whatever. We've got Josh Ricks in the house. We have Will Bayou Leafstyle in the house. Low and to the left, Josh. We have Ellie in the house.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We have 6. We have 10 watching on the.
Why
Ooh,
can't
Johnny Grooms. We got all these people watching. We'll give people some time so they can say hello and we can say hello. There's Dean Gooden. Hola, holla, holla. Make them say what.
Chat.
Oh, design. Hold on. Oh no, graphics.
That's a little better. Will you sent me for the
Yeah, but it's still not like it's still too like bright and in your face. It's not flat. You know what I mean?
We can always change the colors a little bit.
But then it doesn't match with anything else we've already come up with.
Yeah.
Either. I don't know. What's up, Stephen Fleming? What's up, Mark? Nerds. Yeah, say it, don't spray it, JT. There's Tommy. Welcome to the dark side. It is the dark side. Yeah, so thank you. So, if you're on Facebook or if you're on Johnny Groom's channel, if you're on the Retro Beards channel, yes, Retro Beards. Still working on the Facebook side to make the Facebook page say Retro Beards. That's a little bit more difficult. If you don't know the story, go watch last week's stream, restream it, because I don't think we have enough time to discuss all that again. You got a booger on the screen, Johnny? Is that what you got?
I didn't even sneeze. I coughed.
If you guys want a new band to check out the Defiant. I've been rocking with them for about a year. They came out. So it's basically Dickie Barrett, the old lead singer from Mighty Mighty Bosstones, has a new band called the Defiant. Pretty good stuff. So, the Warped Tour is coming back this summer for like a reunion type thing, right? Like a anniversary show. They have three dates. And instead of the 1-day show like normal, they're doing 2-day events. One in DC, one in LA, one in Florida. So tickets went on sale last summer when they announced it, and you had to buy the tickets, but the lineup wasn't going to be they weren't going to start announcing the bands until January. So basically you're buying tickets 5-6 months in advance without knowing who's playing, other than you expect it to be a big show because they're doing a 2-day versus a 1-day, and it's a 25th anniversary. So I bought tickets. I bought 2 tickets, VIP tickets, because I wanted to get, my money's worth.
Right.
And since they're coming to DC, I'm like, I've got to. I mean, the Warped Tour is something I used to go to all the time. And the lineup started being released in January, and I'm like, it's okay. Like half the bands I'd never heard of. They're probably small bands, but then there's some bands like Avril Lavigne is playing. So I'm like, okay, she's never played Warped Tour, but she's cool. Less Than Jake, okay, that's cool. Pennywise, okay, that's cool. Well, today they made one of the last few announced bands or artists that now I'm excited to go. MGK. So I'm like, cool. I get to see MGK. Now Sweco's playing and Mod Sun's playing, and you've got Blessed to Fall. Bowling for Soup is playing. You have Simple playing, and there's some cool bands playing.
Right.
Bayou, you hush. You must have been talking to Shade. You hush, Bayou. And what we're gonna do with the hell we want to do, yeah. There's nothing wrong with vector art, so hush up. But yeah, so I was excited to see, like, Sweco would be cool, but MGK would be dope. Oh, and Games We Play, the guy that we met, Emin, the guy we met in Philly, or for the Pittsburgh show, He's playing too, so I was already cool to go see that again. And Punk Rock Save Lives, they'll be there at the event.
That's cool. That's cool.
What's up, Daniel?
Actually, the hat my wife makes. She made it. She's making hats. I commissioned her to make 25 hats to see what we can do with those.
Oh, 25?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, so I'm excited now to go to the Warped Tour. I think that's pretty cool. Because I was pretty bummed out at first that I'm like, you know what I mean? There's okay bands, but nobody that I'm like was jumping out of my pants to go see, right?
Right.
But I haven't got to see MGK yet, so I'm like, that'd be a pretty cool venue for him to play. And he'll probably do more of his rock stuff because that's the kind of event it is.
Right. I just saw the When We Were Young promo.
They released it a day too, yeah.
Yeah, in Vegas. I was like, oh, I looked at Audrey. I was like, you see this? She goes, yeah. And I was like, Vegas. And she's like, we can't. I don't know if we can do it. And I'm like, I think we can.
I wouldn't go for just day 2. I'd have to have both days.
Yeah, no, of course. I would make it like a
day 1 sold out.
Vacation week. Right.
But day 1's been sold out. Dude, they sell out within an hour of releasing it.
That sucks. All right.
That's why they released a second day.
Got my new inhaler. So I got like violently sick over the weekend, and then I thought I was gonna end up going to the hospital on Sunday night. But I looked at my wife and I was like, "How's the insurance for hospital visits?" She goes, "Eh," and I was like, "All right, well, we're just gonna stay home then."
You're married to a nurse, bro.
Yeah, but I don't have equipment here. I don't have oxygen tanks and shit. So like,
Oh,
that's what I needed. I needed oxygen and steroids and stuff like that. So
what did you have, pneumonia or something?
No, I just have like when I went to go see the doctor, he was just like, well, you had the flu, so it's just aggravated bronchioles from the flu, and it was exacerbating your asthma. So that's
exacerbating. That's a fancy word.
Yeah, so like that means as I was breathing, but my body wasn't taking in oxygen. So like on the surface, I'm breathing, but my body was like, yeah, we're not taking any oxygen in, so you're kind of suffocating at the same time. So when they did my little like pulse ox thing like that,
yeah,
they were like, "Oh no," and I was like, "Yeah."
So, what was your oxygen number?
It was like 60 something.
That's low. Mine was in the very low 50s and dropping when I went in with COVID.
Yeah,
when I died. Yeah, so 60s, that's low.
Yeah, it's low. They were like, "You're in trouble," and I was like, "I know, I feel it. That's why that's why I'm here."
So Jason, Mr. Esser.
Yeah. I'm all good now, though. I'm all like hopped up on like steroids. And
have you been to work this week?
Yeah, I went to work today. And I went to work a Tuesday, and left early. I was dying.
My phone volume went up for some reason. I'm like, what is that? Oh man, today I'm like
influencer.
That's sounds funny. Like influenza.
I had the flu. I had flu A. I had flu A. People were like dying on flu A. They were like, "Oh, I have flu A," and I was dying. But like, I didn't really feel that bad. I had like one bad day, but
Yeah.
Right.
I tell you, so the stress that's still coming from all that Shopify nonsense is still very, very prevalent. It just now it's a different form of stress. Now it's the stress of getting. All right. I just put, and yeah, I put you in timeout. You know why you just got put in timeout too. So hold on, I'll put it. So, but yeah, so it's like just a total different live stream, and or not live stream, like stress, different stress. See this? I don't even know what I'm talking about, because now like knowing that we have to do a change or we're choosing to do a change, whatever you want to call it, it's recreating a brand to look different but have everything the same as far as what you have product wise.
Right.
When a lot of that stuff was created specifically for that brand, so trying to transition it, it's been very stressful. And creating like the look on it. I have a very, and I think Johnny's on the same page. I have a very distinct look in my head that I want it to look like.
Yeah.
And on the surface, it's very simple. It's a very flat, non-poppy, non-detailed. It's just flat, old school, vintage, retro, and everyone has a different version of retro. But in my head, and I can't always get everything from my head out to explain it, but when I put it on design, like that's what's in my head. Some people are gonna love it, some people are not gonna like it, but that's just the stress. That's what's stressing me out all week is just doing that.
Yeah, like I kind of envision it to look like a simple minimalistic, like old school like art, not old school modern, not old school flashy, like
Yeah.
old school like from the time of the old school.
In
You know what
my
I'm saying?
head, I'm thinking of like, remember Schoolhouse Rock? How it was just flat, monotone, kind of nothing was too detailed.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
that to me, what's in my head. So, um, just trying to get that on paper isn't necessarily the easy part.
Because you could do old school art in a new school kind of style.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
that's
like
what I don't really want.
yeah,
Like, I don't want bright. I don't want like 'cause you can have a bright, but it's like a dull bright. If that makes any sense, kind
yeah,
of like the colors on the screen, this little background thing. Like they're bright, but it's not flashy bright.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, yeah, because we'll have the soap, and
yeah.
yeah.
Things will be ready to go when this
Next
website,
time.
you know.
Yeah, we're probably at least 4 weeks out because once we get the labels designed, then we have to order them, right?
Yeah,
So that's the hardest part is design all the labels, order them, and then I can finalize the website because then I'll have all the product look, have pictures, and I'll be able to piece things and build my vision, or our vision. I mean, I keep
yeah.
saying my, but um,
I know what you mean.
but yeah, so that's just what it's been. It's just, you mean, a lot of your brain gets hey Haley,
Yeah,
welcome back, Miss Haley Waddell. um but yeah, so I was gonna say, well, how's Johnny's week's been, but we basically found out your week's been you're gonna die. So
yeah, yeah.
um
I was kind of ready for. We can't get that deep and serious so early in the chat.
no, so I don't know if you saw the description of the stream I put in there, that I actually put a topic in there that we're gonna discuss today, but I didn't have time to really talk to you because you weren't very accessible this week. So you were dying. So
I didn't. I'm trying to see it. I don't see it.
the description. So basically, marketing, right?
Description.
So I've seen a lot of stuff. Um,
Okay, marketing. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I forgot. I forgot Jason had some.
I don't know. I don't know a ton about marketing, but I can just give a.
So you can give a consumer point of view,
Yeah, I can give consumer.
right?
Yeah,
So and I can give you the business side of you since I'm used to that. Um, and you have a lot of people like in the chat who, or even people who aren't probably watching that commenting, that could probably use some knowledge. And I'm not a marketing guru by any means, but I've seen a lot in various industries, not just beard related. Um, Marketing that I view as a very like condescending and attacking, which I always find to be the wrong way to market. And what I mean is, if you're in an industry, let's say water bottles, right? And I want to market, I'm going to tell you why this water bottle is great. What I personally, and as a customer, I prefer, will avoid is telling you why this water bottle is better than every other water bottle because they suck. I'll never try to portray that this is better because the other ones suck. I will tell you what's great about this water bottle, then you could decide if it's better. Because to me, being better is subjective. Everyone has an idea of what's the best. So to Jonnie, the fact that this has a handle that steps down like that and blocks the button from popping open, that may make this the best. That's a feature that I can market. Hey, look at this feature. You pop open the lid, but if you don't want to accidentally hit it while you're traveling, you pop the handle down. It blocks the button. Look at that feature. Now you're going to have no more accidental spills. Yeah. I just told you how this is probably a superior closer compared to most other products. I've never seen this before, honestly, just told this bottle. But I've showed you how that's great without saying those other shitty water bottles don't have this. Look at ours. We're better. Because look at that.
Yeah.
You don't have to degrade other products to show how good yours is.
Right.
And I think when you're in marketing and you don't see a lot of it, but if I'm familiar with the industry, I'm going to know when the advertising started is bullshit, right? So like if Jonnie was to do an ad right now that said, check out our beard butter. This is the only beard butter on the market that uses real butters. I would call bullshit because I know the market. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I've used many, and you're a company that's been out a year, 2 years, and you're the only ones I would call bananas on that. So when you're marketing, you could talk about how great your product is. Beard butter, beard oil, water bottle, cheeseburger, banana hammock, hat, whatever. Without, one, being dishonest, and two, without degrading another company. You can say, this is our beard butter. This is what the ingredients do. This is what makes it great. This is how you're going to feel. Customer gets it and be like, hey, this does feel better than the other one I used. And I didn't have to say a single bad word about another company.
Right.
I think when you can do it without directly saying bad things. You could say, well, we started our company because there's nothing else on the market that's good. Well, you're saying everybody else is horseshit, and that's just not true.
Yeah.
If your product was the end all be all of products, you'd be a bazillionaire because people would just have to have your product, right? So I've never been a fan of that. Well, we created this water bottle because there's no other water bottle on the market that's good. That's not true, right? It's just water. Yeah. Anything designed to hold water is going to work.
Yeah.
There may be things that make that bottle better than other bottles. So if you're going to market anything, just one, be honest about your products, right? Don't make up stories about why you created your product, whatever. Just be truthful about it. Don't knock your competitors, because that would turn me off, right? Like I saw some marketing yesterday that I'm like, I will never order from that company or buy from that company because of what's up, Shane? Let me see. Yeah. So no matter the item, right? Because I saw that and I'm like, wait a minute. I know the industry. I know your BS, and I know that's not true. And in the world we live in today, the odds of there not already being a market full of items that are really good is slim to none. It's rare that you're going to create the holy grail of products in our industry right now, in any industry. It's rare that that's going to happen. You might create a better version, but it's not going to be like everything in the world sucks. This is the best one. This is the best iPhone stand because it goes up and down like this. Well, maybe the other ones go up and down, just not a full range of motion.
Or maybe the other ones charge and you plug it in and it becomes a MagSafe charger. You know.
So I think honesty with your customer. Now you could have flashy ads and commercials and stuff and like be eccentric and whimsical.
Yeah.
But in a professional way. Like you don't have to put down your competitors unless it was true. Unless what's this brand? Unless Owala water bottle seriously was
Owala. That's Owala. So funny.
was
It's
the
so funny
best
you got a
water bottle
Walla.
ever, and the other ones just you touch them and they fall apart. If that was
That's pretty
true,
bougie for a water bottle, there,
a
Mister
Walla,
Lewis. Yeah,
you know the brand.
yeah. My wife just bought one. That's how I know. I was like, you got another water bottle because we have like enough water bottles to supply a small army.
This is my work water bottle. I just
Yeah.
brought it home today because I traveled to a different office today.
Yeah,
But I have one for work and I have one for home, just so I don't have to travel everywhere with
yeah.
it.
Those are fancy. Those are fancy
Yeah,
water bottles.
I like it because it's got the straw in there, so you can use
Yeah.
straw or you could guzzle it. Right? I just got it at Target. I like my other one because the other one has a bottom that comes off, so you can clean the inside from the bottom.
Oh,
This one doesn't have that.
Really? See, that to me that makes that better than the one you just have.
Right? You see, and that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. That water bottle is basic. My little button thing broke already, but you can still pop it open. But the bottom and the top both unscrew, so you can clean
That's
it.
genius.
The chamber.
Whoever
Completely.
thought of that, you should get a prize or something.
Right?
That's amazing.
That's a good
game
product.
changing.
But that doesn't mean that this bottle's not good because it has a feature that one doesn't. So,
by the way, guys, I hate the term game changing. So that's
the one thing. Unless you create a cure for cancer, you're not game changing anything, right?
Although screwing off the bottom to clean the water bottle is pretty game changing. I don't know.
I've seen plastic bottles like that before too, and like, you know what I mean,
yeah, but not like insulated steel water bottles, right?
Yeah, no, that's the first time I've seen it. So that's
what
why
I'm
I
saying.
bought it because I'm like, I can clean it because you always have a hard time getting deep in the corners, right?
Innovation. This game innovation.
Yeah, you could be like, hey, we're innovating, we're doing whatever. But yeah, game changing, such a terrible way of explaining something. Because you know how many times, just because we're in the industry, how many times, oh, this beard wash is a game changer. Really? Is it going to clean my beard any different than the other 300 out there?
We're making a game changing product. It's called beard margarine.
Beard margarine. There you go. Beard fluff.
Butter. It's margarine. I like that.
60. It was 60 today.
Miracle margarine.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Miracle margarine. Now you're gonna see that marketed tomorrow. Someone's gonna have
why
it.
not?
Yeah. So that's my advice on marketing. If you're going to try to reach people with your product or your gizmo gadget, show them how your product is good, what makes it good,
right?
And what using it or buying it or eating it or drinking it will do for you, without putting down, well, we created this because everybody else sucks. No, that's just not true.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's from a business side of it. From a consumer, like, what do you look at for when you see a commercial or an ad or a sign? You
can't believe it's not beard butter.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Yeah. So as a consumer, like, what will convince you to buy a product? And what will make you not buy a product?
I don't know. I like to I look at all the features. So like that's how I pick out what I'm gonna buy. And I look at customer reviews. Anything 5-star I don't trust.
I think you told me that before too.
Yeah, I always look at the 1 or 2-star reviews, and then I see if I can live with those faults. And then if I can live with those faults, if it's something like, something that is used clearly user error, because a lot of these people get mad when they don't know how to use their stuff and they break it. So I really I read all the reviews and stuff like that. As far as like ads go and all that stuff, I just don't. I don't know. I like the ad. I like to see like an ad that would catch my interest and like make me want to watch it.
Do you like satire, like comedical advertising?
No, I don't know. It depends. It depends if it's really funny. If it's really cheesy and stuff like that, then I'll scroll past it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I like ads serve the purpose of introducing you to what it is, and then you can take that deep dive and like look at reviews and really make your decision after that.
You know who has absolutely ridiculous marketing, but it made me buy 2 of them?
What?
Squatty Potty.
Oh,
ridiculous average, like the unicorn with poops.
I have a Squatty Potty. I have never seen one commercial for it.
Oh, ridiculous advertising. I don't really show them much anymore, but It made me buy one, but they're ridiculous.
Like none of Dr. Squatch's ads made me want to buy their product. Like, and
No, yeah,
they have some
yeah,
silly ads and they're funny, but like I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna buy it just for that.
yep.
I only bought it because of the limited edition. Such bullshit. Uh,
That's still
so
available.
it's still available. You can probably find it everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've never bought because of their ads. J Rob, what's up, sir? I had to buy some new clippers. Yeah, Babyliss clippers. I don't see ads for them really, but I like them.
You
I
know
don't
what I
really see
bought?
ads for. Now I'm going to see all the ads for
Now you see
clippers.
all
Now
of
that we
them.
talk about it.
I bought some cheap clippers off of Amazon that I was told like, oh, those are not going to be good. But like I bought them and I use it, and it's like they're good. They're fine, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. They didn't cut my skin. They didn't pull my hair. The battery lasts a long time. Like it's perfectly fine. I shave my head with it weekly. Like it's no big deal.
See, in the Squatty Potty ads, the unicorn ice cream poop on they're putting on a cone. It made me want ice cream. Like Shade's saying, he wanted to eat it.
Ice cream cone.
So was it? I don't think it was properly portraying what it wanted to, but it's being very witty and very satire. You know what I mean? So I tried Dr. Squash once because I wanted a pine tar bar, and I tried theirs, and it was not what I wanted.
Right, right.
Hold on, my beer is getting too thick. Ain't no such thing thicker than a Snicker.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way to make your beard not thick if it grows in thick. I mean, if it's
Yeah.
long and thick, you can shorten it up, but it's still gonna be thick.
You just gotta shape it and stuff, but
Yeah, you could tell when the motor's going out. And a
yeah.
lot of people don't know you need to actually oil your clippers too to keep them.
Yeah, I have clipper oil. I have clipper oil, and that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
looks like J Rob's got a shorter beard, but I still a thick beard. I mean, you could oil up and like comb it, and maybe use a heat brush to kind of, because it looks like you probably have some tight curls, which will lead to the thickness. So maybe just heat brush it out and pull those curls straight. That could make it feel less thick, but ideally, if you have a thick beard, it's just going to stay thick. You don't want to thin it out.
I got a guy at work. He's got a real big, thick beard, like super thick, and he doesn't groom it. He just lets it go wild and natural, and like he does this, but like it stays like, and I'm just like, man, just a little bit of oil, just a little bit, just put it right in there. It'll make
Mine's looking dry tonight.
It'll shape it,
I think it's because it was warmer today than usual. So like,
oh, it's
I
been
don't know,
beautiful. Yesterday and today, I'm out in shorts, t-shirt. People are looking at me funny. I'm just like,
I still wore my jacket today.
Freezing.
Yeah, I still wore my jacket, and Adrian put a thing out here. You know what's funny? Where'd Adrian go? Here. You would probably lose your mind if you knew that all that was actual just hair conditioner.
They had a good wash.
I mean, that's
had a good wash.
Yeah, there's thinning. You could thin your hair out, but the way that you thin your head hair, I don't know if it would apply to beard hair, and I definitely don't want to be the person who tries that. So I would never recommend that.
There's something like that. Oh, maybe that'll be my next YouTube video. I haven't.
So you could thin your hair, and they do that like with the layer, it's the way you cut at certain angles. I'm not a hair person, so I couldn't tell you exactly, but I know because my mother is like. It's the way you cut the hair. You do it. That's why when you see them cut at angles and stuff, because they're like trying to thin out the thickness. And I don't really know if that will translate to the beard. And like I said, I will not be the person who tries that.
I usually when I see my beard going a little out of control, even if I put butter and oil and stuff like that, I just take the scissors and I just all around my beard just to get the flyaways and stuff like that, and
I do that with clippers. Like I'll style my beard, and then I'll style it, and then I'll take the clippers, and anything's just kind of hanging out, flying away, because I stay away from it.
I tried to do that once,
and you zipped it.
Chopped off a thing of my beard, and I was like, "Well, it's time to shave."
So I tried. I have little scissors. I tried with it, but my problem is that because of my eyes, my depth perception is kind of crappy. Even with the scissors, I either get too far away or too close. With the clippers, I could see the flat side of the clippers. So I just kind of, and I could see like how you could see the little hair sticker in here. So I just kind of go like this. And I know if I get too close. I don't know. I'm weird. I probably made no damn sense at all. Your hair comes to your jaw. Nice. Yeah, I didn't wear Ponte today. I am due for a shave though.
Me too. Due for a shave.
Oh yeah.
Look at all that hair.
You got a full cul-de-sac. I got like a little party hub.
I do have hair. It just doesn't show up on camera, but there is hair there.
At some point, and you can see, at some point, it is going to connect.
Gotta make sure the hat is right.
What do you say? A fly away today is a nice beard hair tomorrow. Yeah, but there's some like you can see where they just kind of like there's nothing you do is gonna lay them down, so you just kind of just trim those little suckers up a little.
Yeah, no, I like to look a little like clean. Saying like I could let this go, and I'd be like, wow, man. But I got like executives walking around my building. They're gonna be like, what are you doing with that beard?
But yeah, the skull shaver is not bad. I have one. I haven't used it in forever. I just go to my barber lady. She shaves my head and she cleans up my beard for me. I go every few weeks, and
I now use the Groomy Pro, and I think it's way better than the skull shaver. I haven't touched my skull shaver in forever. It's collecting dust in my bathroom.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you last time I used mine.
It doesn't even hold the charge anymore. It's like 2 years. I think it's 3 years old now.
My Brio
hold the charge anymore.
My Brio's still holding strong though.
My Brio, I plug my Brio in once a year. I think it's like that battery lasts forever.
That's what I use for my cleanups. Is my Brio. So we're rude as hell, Johnny. We didn't ask how's everybody's week going in the chat. We did not ask you guys how your week is going. I feel like we were very rude hosts here.
Ellie. I have to look dapper.
And I don't see Frankie JJ in here, so no Frankie Jr. today.
The Dr. Phil.
The what?
I would never.
Dr. Phil.
I'll never let it grow like that. That's crazy.
Never.
Like Dr. Phil's hair, like.
Yeah, you're getting kind of like that.
I just have to shave my head. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! It's so bad.
Only costs 10. That's good.
There you go. See, that's it.
Yeah, if your barber's only charging $10 and does a good job, I'd be tipping him 10 or 20, because a good barber to do beards for $10, that's like unheard of. Hey, sometimes that tax man gonna. I've been tax man rich before, tax refund rich. I mean, that happens. Like, you look forward to that. I mean, I'm not this year. This year, I'm gonna have to hide from the government.
Don't worry. By the time you file, there's not going to be any employees there anyway. So
right. Yeah, I haven't done it yet because I'm dreading it.
Oh shit!
But the good thing about the IRS, you can owe $100,000 and you can literally set up a $10 a month payment plan, and they will take it.
I have never ever had to pay for taxes in my life. I've always gotten a refund. Always.
See, Shade's had a rough week because he has his friend who's a complete jackass.
No, but these are the kind of situations that made a bond strong. They make the bond strong.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ella, you pinned my what? Oh, you pinned in my messages still. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so how's everybody's week? So J Rod's waiting on that tax return. Ellie's just smiling because she looks dapper, or Mark looks dapper. Shade has a douchebag friend. How's everybody else going? I mean, there's 19 of you watching. Who's Archimundo? How's your week been, sir? So I've been this week, let me tell you. So there's a gentleman in the beard world who is having bariatric surgery on Monday, and he had to do his 2-week liquid diet. So a week into it, I said, hey, been there, brother. I will suffer with you in solidarity, because he doesn't have a big support system. So I'm like, I got you. So I bought all my protein shakes, and I'm following his, which is he can all liquid except for the evening. He can have his dinner. So I've been doing that, just all protein shakes until dinner time. And yesterday it kicked my ass. I was struggling so bad, and I even told him, I said, "Dude, this shit's hard. I mean, I haven't had to do this in forever, but the fact that I don't have to do it, I think makes it harder because
Yeah.
it's in my mind. I'm like, this is bullshit. Let me just go grab a cheeseburger or something, right?
Yeah.
Or a steak, because that's I've been eating just the meat. But and he told me, he's like, dude, you don't have to do it. I'm like, nah, bro. I said, I'm gonna suffer with you. I was like, this is what this shit's about. You mean I want
Yeah.
to,
Yeah. Support.
because that's what, when you're like, hey, this sucks, I can be like, I fucking know, bro. This shit sucks, right? I said, but
Yeah.
we're surviving. He has a surgery Monday, so he'll be.
Okay.
And then after that, then his new lifestyle will be adjusted, and he'll be missing all the protein shakes because he won't be able to eat much at a time.
Right.
But yeah, it's really cool. Just doing something to kind of support him in that way, because I mean I don't live in the same state, so I can't do much other than, you know what, that means I'll suffer with you, because it is suffering. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah. That's true.
Thank you, Ellie. And and he's told me that too, and he's made a post about um oh, hey, he's doing, but I don't do it for the regular. I told him, you don't have to do that, man. But I do second guy. I told him, I was like, man, this liquid shit's for the birds, man. There's a
Yeah.
reason why I haven't done it in forever. Today wasn't that bad though. Today I was pretty good, but I was also busier today, so I didn't have time to think about it. I had 3 protein shakes throughout the day, and then tonight I had a cheeseburger for dinner with
There
Five
you
Guys.
go.
I mean, it wasn't the healthiest dinner.
Speaking of cheeseburgers, I found the healthiest cheeseburger out there. And it's like it is from Royal Farms. It's got to be the healthiest cheeseburger because if you look at the ingredients, all it is chopped steak, salt, and season and like some seasoning. That's it. That's the only list of ingredients on there, and the bread and the cheese. But like as far as like any other chemicals or all that stuff, there's none. There's none on the list there. And I don't
No,
get
I saw
my
something.
stomach doesn't get upset when I eat that hamburger. But if I go to McDonald's and I have like a quarter pounder, my stomach will get all jacked up. If I go, what I'm saying, so like it's that's how I can tell like what's a good clean burger.
I can tell you, I feel when I make my own burger, I feel better than when I eat like a McDonald's burger.
Yeah. There's some
And
yeah.
do you prefer? I prefer, if you're going to pick one of the two giants, McDonald's or Burger King, I prefer the flavor of Burger King's burger over McDonald's burger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, Archie's been doing this like kind of like a Whole Foods diet, but he's eating like meats, fruits, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude, the food that he's been throwing on Instagram, his meal, like he's a damn near chef. I want to send him over to my house and make dinner for me.
Tommy, we got all the products. We just can't sell them.
Yeah, Five Guys, hey, we don't eat there all the time. I got just a little cheeseburger, like the cheapest cheeseburger. But yeah, they do. Oh yeah. What Johnny said, we've got all this stuff. We just go watch last week's stream, Tommy, if you haven't, and you'll see why. Now, hash browns with your tacos, never done that. Guac, obviously, you got to have that. Whopper is great. So I'm gonna skip Jay for a second. Ellie, so if I read this right, you're saying Wendy's is better than both of those. I disagree with that. I don't like Wendy's burgers. It's square and it's too thin, and it's not as great as it should be. I think McDonald's in the 90s was probably, I would say 80s and 90s was the best time for McDonald's, I think.
Yeah.
In-N-Out to me is better than Five Guys, yes. But I missed what you said. You prefer the McDonald's burger or the Whopper?
Though I prefer the Burger King, like for burgers. Yeah, but like I do prefer the Burger King, but the Big Mac is always like it is like if I'm gonna have McDonald's, it's most likely just gonna be a Big Mac and fries. I
See,
very
I
rarely
can't
get
eat the Big
anything.
Mac because you get 70% bread. with Big Mac. It's not like the meat got smaller. I don't understand.
that
It used
definitely
to. I
has.
used to remember like the Big Mac, like it was meaty, but it's still full of bread. But there was more meat. Now it's like just I don't know. I will tell you the thing that they should bring back, at least for the bun, because that was probably the best bun McDonald's ever had, was the Arch Deluxe. That Arch Deluxe
Yes.
bun was legit good. In the '90s when they had that, when I worked there in high school, man, that's
They actually bringing back the Arch Deluxe with bacon.
ooh.
That's supposed to be coming out. Yeah, I remember when the Arch Deluxe
Randy
was.
wins. Culver's burger is better than McDonald's and Burger King. Yeah. Quarter pounder, yeah, quarter pounder's okay. But I don't like the bun. You know, that's weird. Like, I think McDonald's, they're they have their sandwiches are never complete. You either have the good sandwich part, terrible bread, or you have great bread, terrible inside part. You mean like I think if you take the Arch Deluxe bun on the quarter pounder, golden, or the cheeseburger bun, the smooth bun with quarter pounder, golden.
Yeah.
But like the poppy seed bun and the Big Mac bun, those they're just not it. I think they're missing with their. But if you get that Arch Deluxe bun, they even have a new burger now that comes with lettuce and tomato. It's not the big and
McDonald's?
tasty, but yeah, it's not the big and tasty, but it's something similar to that. It was really good. I had it the other day. Uh, Checkers, Checkers is okay, or Rowley's if you're on the West Coast. The same place. We don't have In and Out on the East Coast. Well, they have one in Tennessee, but we don't have them out here. Carl's Jr. is not better than In and Out. Adrian, you need to check your Penteco over here because
I never had Carl's Jr. before.
yeah, see J Robs, it makes sense. So like, and that's the thing. Like, you take the In and Out bun on a quarter pounder, that would be good. In and Out bun though, you can tell their buns are frozen, and I say that because any bun where the top kind of like cracks and flakes apart, that was a previously frozen bun. Checkers is good. Now, Whataburger, if you're ever lucky enough to have a Whataburger, the Daily Double, is that the new one? The Daily Double? You shut up. Someone's like, it's low key, man. Yeah, I think it's the Daily Double. But no, it did have two patties, but it had lettuce and tomato. That was probably one of their better burgers. But Whataburger, if you're on the southern part of the country, they have Whataburger.
Yeah, I never had Whataburger or any of those.
I will
I was
tell you. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
always wanted to try Checkers. Checkers used to be in Elizabeth, but they all the Checkers I think in Jersey.
Well, next time you
In
come
my
down
area,
here, we have a Checkers here.
all of them in my area, like when I say my area, I say like half hour out or less. That's my area. I don't venture out that far.
What's up, Billy? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Shaky?
So like they're all close. So I haven't, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been able to get to them.
What year was the first Rolling Stones record released? I don't know. I'm not a big Stones fan.
It's interesting font there.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that an ad? Is
Yeah,
that a bot?
We'll figure it out later. Yeah, it's nice. Shaky's nice and good. I see. I've been following you on IG. Looks like you're doing well. So I will tell you. Well, the next time I come up, if you want me to, I'll grab you some Checkers. They'd be 3-4 hours old by the time you get it, but I'll grab you some Checkers.
I don't want a 3-4 hour old Checkers burger.
Oh, then bring your ass down here. I do think now fast food choices, yeah, like they're all over the place. But usually every place has a small mom and pop joint that just makes the best burger. In Arizona, it's Lenny's Burgers. It's like the best place for burgers.
Uh-huh.
Jersey, I've only had White Rose, so I don't know if there's better burgers out there because White Rose is all I've had. White Rose was good. I wouldn't classify it as the best yet because
yeah, that had to go.
I haven't had.
That had to go.
Yeah, I removed. Or time out.
No, I blocked. I'm like full on.
Oh. Ooh, Checkers.
I don't do timeout. Just like you guys know, anybody in the future watching this, if you're on a live and you come off with some off stuff that I'm not vibing with, I block, straight up block. I don't put timeout, nothing like that. So
I'm not a big blocker.
I am. I'm
I
a
mean,
very
there was a
band
point in
hammer.
time, but now I'm like,
I'm a very band hammer heavy guy. So, and if you follow me all these years, you know that's how I roll. In my channel and every other live I've ever done, boom, that's it. I don't mess with the stupidity. Sorry.
Randy, I've only ever had my Whataburger, the green chili Whataburger, so I wouldn't be able to. If I can get it minus ketchup and mustard, I don't know if it would taste the same, only because I'm usually with the green chili part. But I can see it, like thinking how they look, I could say, dude, White Rose and the beard oil. No, because it's food, it's a burger. Now, White Castle's not winning any awards for burgers, but I will tell you, it's in his. I thought it was blocked.
It's probably like on my channel now or some shit. You come see me, then we'll find out what's what.
So White Castle will never win an award. Oh, it said something went wrong. That's why. Will never win an award for best burger. However, I would say White Castle is the best stoner burger. Like if you have a bender or you're just like litty like a thing, you know what I mean? Like you're just, yo Golden Fleece in it out because Home Dude loves his stuff. I love Golden Fleece. It's hilarious. Anyways, yeah, White Castle. If you're doing a Harold and Kumar weekend, White Castle all day. Now I have had Crystals, which is down south. Crystals is okay. White Castle's better. But I would not say White Castle is better than any burger chain. I think it's in a class of its own for class of its own. I'm trying to think. So someone in here mentioned French fries. Who was that mentioned French fries?
Oh man.
Who mentioned French fries?
Thanks, Mark. Oh my God, Mark.
Mark giving you money?
Oh, I know. My goodness, Mark, come on.
Oh,
Man.
Checkers fries are best. All right, so who has the best French fry?
Appreciate you, man.
It's a sober up burger. So yeah, Shakey's in the South. So I've had Crystals when I was in Georgia. Josh, don't get me started. Crystals is good. I actually had him when I was in Alabama, too. Snoop on a stoop got put. He's in a box with a fox because he got put away. My wife put him away with the Christmas stuff. So Snoop is in our shed, upset. So Checkers or Rally's fries. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say Five Guys or In-N-Out fries if you're talking chain.
In-N-Out fries.
I can't do. So In-N-Out fries are basically just like fresh shoestring fries. They're fresh, so that's why they're good. They're kind of like Five Guys. Right. They're not frozen. I can't get behind Rally's. McDonald's French fries are good when they're super, super hot right out of the fryer. If they've been sitting for 10 minutes or more, they're not the business. Checkers and Rally's, I can't get behind those fries. Even the frozen, you can go buy those frozen in the grocery store. Not the same, but yeah, I can't get behind those fries. Actually, be right back.
Let's see. The trick to get like fresh McDonald's fries is tell them you don't want salt. If you want no salt, you tell them no salt, and they have to give you like fresh fries that are freshly fried, so you get no salt. So that's how I don't know. I never tried it because I like salt, but other than that, that's it.
I actually have fries from Five Guys in the.
Oh, nice.
So since we're talking about it, Percentage-wise, yes. Five Guys, you order a large fry and you basically get a brown paper sack full of fries. But whoa, whoa, whoa,
Right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. There's my brother from another mother, Walt. Oh, I miss you, Walt. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Walt, you've got no idea all the stress and stuff's been going on. I got to fill you in. And I've not had those. What made her Checkers? Maybe I need to go get some Checkers fries and figure it out. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, but they're basic. They're not like. I don't think Chick-fil-A fries are anything to write home about. Yeah, you get a full bag of fries. Was there more trolls that I missed?
Oh yeah, it's just some.
I say Sleeper Hound's not a troll. That's Walt.
No.
What did I miss? Oh, back. Oh, that's on. Whose channel is that on?
On
He's
Retro
it's
Beers
us on
channel.
RetroBirds. Do I have to go in there and block him?
I hit block. It's just I don't know. It's somehow it keeps coming back, but as soon as it comes back, it gets blocked as soon as it comes back. So it doesn't really have a chance to like send a lot of messages.
Yeah, like why do people do that?
I don't know. Who knows?
So dumb. So dumb. So either it's a person who made a fake account to be a jerk, or it's really a troll and they just see our names on here. I've seen that comment before though from other people. Like they're got trolled with the same comment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, J-Rob, we don't think you're a troll, buddy. So we're Retro Beards. We used to be Dad Beards. Long story short, watch last week's stream to figure that out. We had to do a rebranding because Shopify hijacked our shit. So now it's Retro Beards. We do beer stuff. We sell beer product, men's grooming. But we do a weekly stream. We talk about that, but we also just chat and connect with you guys.
Yeah.
And you're welcome. There's not a single soul except for people. Who's the destroyer?
Tommy, I am. Every time it pops up, I do block it. Somehow it keeps coming back. I don't know if it's some kind of. I don't know.
Yeah. They must have different variations of their account.
I don't know. Yeah,
except for like the super negative troll, nasty people. Everybody's welcome here. I don't give a shit if you love me or hate me. You're all welcome here.
The problem is like, it's not. Well, it's not a problem, but like, if it was a real life thing, then yeah, it wouldn't have teeth left to speak. So
Johnny's a violent man. Okay, French fries, ketchup, ranch, or something else.
I just eat fries like by itself.
No dip.
I very rarely put ketchup on my fries.
Somebody hurts you really bad as a child. Go away.
Ranch is just gross all around. Ranch and blue cheese.
No. Oh, I love blue cheese. Do you dip your
both
pizza
of them
in ranch?
horrible. Sorry.
I don't. Pizza?
No, none of them. I don't like ranch or blue cheese.
What about your chicken nuggets?
Barbecue sauce or chicken sauce? Chicken sauce.
Like Chick-fil-A or Cane sauce?
Yeah.
No ketchup for your fries.
No ketchup on fries. Honey mustard, yeah. Rex, yeah. Honey mustard. All that.
Yeah, but Billy, you know what? I think there's I don't think it's beard drama type trolls.
No,
it's just trolls like internet trolls.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, some weirdo.
I don't think it's targeted on a personal level. Because that comment they were making over and over, I've seen that made by other trolls, like bots.
Yeah,
they just
it's some kind of bot thing, but I don't know. Whatever.
Honey mustard, where'd he go? Honey mustard, J-Rob. I love honey mustard. I'm with you. I'm not a barbecue sauce on my fries or nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
How can you have no Hey, that's my mom. She's watching on Facebook.
Hey.
Johnny's met my mom. Johnny's on. Oh, she said you're un-American.
Oh, yeah. I
I'm
just
like
don't.
un-American.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Everybody say hi
I never did.
to the mom. Yeah, Johnny. So Johnny's met my parents. Like stayed at the house, and my dad Johnny calls it the Lewis pour because hey, your whiskey cup, and you get like 5 fingers full of whiskey instead of just a little bit. My dad likes to pour it nice
Yeah.
and deep.
That's how I mean, that's how I do it at home. So like,
Good job. Wendy's fries and Frosties is 100% the way
oh
to
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Got to do that, or a
yeah,
milkshake. Five Guys fries and milkshake, perfect.
because it's like mimicking the cone, like an ice cream cone, kind of, in a way.
Mark says hi, mom. He says I'm amazing. Mark's also my stalker, just in case you ever worry if I go to New York end up missing. Mark kidnapped me. Rick's is that way.
Okay,
That is the way. Yep.
that is the way.
Honey mustard on chicken. I will yes, honey mustard or like Cane's or Chick-fil-A sauce. And Briscoe is triple fire. Yeah, Vato loves Briscoe. And don't worry, Briscoe with retro beards is just going to be a new name. Potentially, I think Vaquero is probably what we're going to call it. Mexican cowboy, Vaquero.
Yeah,
But we don't know. So you have to wait and see. I don't know what we're
yeah.
going to
We're
call
in
it.
like the creative process of
We're
like,
like leaning certain things, but it can literally change tomorrow because we think of something different.
yeah. There's a lot going on between like names and art and bottle styles and dropper tops and
A lot of it's
you know
just the name, like rebranding the name, because the scent and the old characters went together. So it's just getting the new vibe.
like label styles. Like I was like dancing around the idea of using like paper bag. What do they call? I don't know what are they called? The paper bag style
They're craft labels.
craft labels. I was dancing, but then they're not waterproof and they're not oil
Yeah,
proof, but that could add to like the thing where
I
it's like a retro, old school label, But Gary said no, so I was like, all right.
yeah. Pizza. J Rob has a very important question: pizza or burgers? Oh, there's another person.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Holy Moses! That was a good one though. But damn, pizza or burgers? That's a tough one, dude. Because there's days where like I really want a cheeseburger, then there's days where like I
You
need
know
a
what?
pizza. I don't. If I had to choose between the two, I couldn't.
See,
I'd
they
have to
had to
have
make a
joint
new
custody.
account because the photo's different, so they had to
Yeah.
make a whole new account.
Or
That's why
they have.
it took them a minute to get back. So every time they make a new account, just get
My mom says Wendy's Frosty with orange crush tastes like orange sticks. I don't know what an orange stick is.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Like I said,
I'm
my mom's
sorry.
older than me, but yeah. But you could, yeah, the Frosty with orange, like a orange float. Um, Not a saucy person. I don't use comments for a person. Ellie, you break my heart. He's back, or she's back. You can add craft colors. Yeah, you can make labels look like the craft paper. The award for most relentless. Josh, yes, it's still gonna have the same name, same picture. We're just gonna jazz it up a little bit. But yeah, it has to stay the same. How's it not?
Sense.
All right. Just retool the characters. Beats call it Arnie.
Yeah, but then that requires a lot of like a whole new like designs. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that?
She's talking about the orange sticks, the gummy oranges covered in chocolate, like the orange jelly type of. You've had the orange sticks covered in chocolate orange sticks. You've had them. They taste just like the actual chocolate orange, the ball things.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've had that. Okay, I know you're talking about. Okay, now I got you. I got you.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Where the fuck?
so I put them in the block list, so it gets rid of them. So we originally thought of just keeping everything, but this is where other than Shopify stealing our shit, the problem is the domain name. They wouldn't give us our domain name back. Like they won't even help us do anything. They had no answers. Anyways,
We still haven't heard from them either. That's
yeah,
like
still haven't heard from them. Oh, you'll get an email. Okay, so if the domain name, we had to get a new one, and there wasn't one that we can use that wouldn't confuse people who were looking for us. So we just had to make the decision to either change it or whatever. And so we were just changing the whole direction of the brand, which I think, excuse me, the whole direction. I think it's going to be cool. And it's going to connect to more people. And it give us more and it's going to be a little easier for us. Cleaner for your wiener. Mark or Mom, Mark says, hope having nicely. So what is it? So 6 o'clock there. So she's been home for about half an hour. She's probably thinking about dinner. And then she's going to watch TV for an hour and a half and then go to bed. She gets up super early.
Yeah, getting up early sucks. So it's overrated.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I've had the orange sticks.
Sometimes I feel like I don't even go to sleep sometimes.
I don't recall them. Hell. I don't remember them being called orange sticks. But I know what they are now that you mentioned, now that you described it. And they are delicious. You never had? They're like...
Now we have to get them and put them in the first 100 orders of the new company. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Here. They are called orange sticks. They look like that, kind of.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, see?
Oh, all right.
Oh, see? So she... Today was that early release day. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so they do that on Wednesday. So I would, sweet potato fries. So there used to be a little restaurant in an old general store in the town I grew up in. They had sweet potato fries with like a it was like a pineapple, like a spicy honey pineapple dipping sauce. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, raspberry. I've seen the raspberry ones. Usually around the holidays. I couldn't tell you the last time I had one though.
Yeah.
Chocolate and orange are two flavors that you would never expect to go together, but they do.
Chocolate and orange, yeah.
I don't know why. They do though.
There's a lot of things that go together. Like they were raspberry and balsamic was two flavors that apparently do go together. And they apparently they mix with Oreo because Oreo put that together for me.
Oreo made a balsamic Oreo for you?
It's like it was like an option.
When?
They had this thing where you can like mix flavors and stuff like that, and that was one of the options that they threw out. So I was like, oh, I never thought to put that two together.
That's weird.
Raspberry and balsamic. Now I gotta try that. I gotta try.
I guess a raspberry vinaigrette would probably be the same.
Yeah. Wait, Ellie, indeed they do like raspberry and balsamic go together, or orange and chocolate?
Maybe both. I mean, Ellie is a chef, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's a chef, so she would know. Like, do I have to
chocolate
go
and
get
orange
raspberries and cover them in balsamic vinegar and see if they go together?
Have you ever had strawberries with balsamic?
No, I guess if you have a salad with balsamic and it has strawberries in it, you know.
Yeah, chocolate covered orange slices is good. Have you ever had chocolate covered gummy bears?
Yeah.
Those are good. So here's a trick my grandmother.
See, raspberry balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, there we go. See.
So I guess your wife's got to make the hats, and Mark wants one.
I don't know. We'll see. She gets into these moods where she starts crafting.
if not, my sister's wife Maisha makes hats like that.
And she could crank. She made 3 in one night.
There you
So
go.
I was like, oh. I said, while you're at it, I'll buy you all the yarn you want. You keep spinning.
So my grandmother used to make this dip for strawberries, and when you first hear about it, like when I was first told about it, I'm like, that's gross. But then you taste it and it's different. You take whole like sour cream, regular sour cream, mix it with brown sugar, like a decent amount of brown sugar, mix it together. It gets like a little light brown. You dip your strawberries in that, bro. So good. So good. Next, you know what? I'm gonna have to. Next time you come down here, I'll make some because it's not vegan, so Audrey will kill me.
She's not gonna kill you.
Yeah, she would. I seen the way she looks at me when you told her.
I told her
I'm on an all meat diet, and she looked at me like.
I told her, I was like, oh, Gary wants to get at the time you weren't on all meat and you wanted to get the pizza, but you didn't want to order it. And she was like, that's insane. And I was like, I know. I was like, he won't listen to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you don't go to a vegan's house and order steak. That's weird. Because they're.
Yeah, but if you're gonna eat dinner and you want to get delivery, you could get whatever you want. It's not like you're gonna.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Exactly. Oh, God, it's so cold out here.
Caprice with extra mott's and a raspberry balsamic vinaigrette just on top. There you go.
Yeah.
You never had a raspberry vinaigrette?
No. Now I have to try it.
They have them at the grocery store.
If Ellie says it's good, I gotta try it.
Yeah, you can get that balsamic glaze, so it's like a thicker balsamic.
Yeah,
that one on fresh fruit, that would be good. On raspberry, I've had it on strawberries. It's even good on vanilla ice cream. I've seen people put olive oil on ice cream. I don't know if I could get behind that.
No.
They do that. They put olive oil in coffee too. I think Starbucks.
Yeah, those things failed. People got their stomachs got so sick from drinking that.
Like, why would you do that?
And I think that flopped them like immediately, and they took it off the menu.
So my grandfather had it at a restaurant and he loved it. So my grandmother, called Nanny, she started making it. I never knew a restaurant made that. I just know Nanny did. So I had it once and I was like, hey, this is good shit. I think I made it for Erin and her folks one time. I was like, you have to try this. Because it's not normal. People don't usually say, hey, let me mix some brown sugar and sour cream. But it actually goes together quite well.
Oof, it's cold down here.
It was cold. The last time we were live, I was freezing here. I had to go put a hoodie on.
Yeah, my basement is freezing. So all the products are fresh because they're basically
frozen,
chilled.
Yeah,
like highly chilled and out of the sun and everything. So,
poor Vince. He's like,
I
hate you.
You know what? Like we can still throw those in for nostalgic reasons.
Everyone you don't. I'm not throwing these away. Of course
no, yeah, I'll give them out. I'll give them out.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, you never really got to really use those bags. Like really use them the way I wanted to use them. So I'm like a little upset about that. But what are you gonna do?
You know what I don't like, and hold on. Squirts for days. Oil and ice cream, don't make sense, right?
Yeah, no.
One thing that I hate that my wife's aunt makes, and I can't stand it. They take ice cream and they melt it and they mix it with Jell-O. So then they make like a Jell-O ice cream. Huh. So it's basically you melt the ice cream, you add the Jell-O mix in there, and then that solidifies. So it's like Jell-O ice cream. Fucking hate that. And I use the F word. Be a spitter, not a quitter. Oh my god. Yeah, you'll thaw out quick. Oh, Dad's in the chat now.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, hit 90 degrees. We were at 63, and that.
You know what? Warm. It's 90 degrees in there. It's like it's a comfortable heat, right? It's dry heat. It's not like humid and all that stuff, right? I'm pretty sure that's the way it is, and like that's a nice heat. I like
90 at the end of February is kind of hot. I don't know if that's normal.
I could dig that.
We were 63 today, which is warmer than normal, and I still wore a jacket, but I felt a little warm.
So last week, and it was like 12 when I got up in the morning. It was freezing.
Yeah, last week
was freezing.
Babe, what was our coldest day last week? What was the coldest it got last week? Like 18?
Oh, the day it was supposed to snow and it didn't. It was like 22.
The 22. Was the high.
That was the high. Yeah, 22 was the high. So yeah, I would definitely dig 90. In desert heat 90. Hell yeah.
See, but oh man, I just don't. You can Phoenix. PHS is Phoenix. That's Arizona, Mark. You can't convince me. Oh, you know what, Mom? Get out of here. It's
Yes,
a
dry
dry
heat.
heat. Dry
It's the
heat
dry
is
heat.
bullshit.
It's
Dry
dry
heat
heat.
is when people say that, they just don't know better. So let me explain. Let me give you guys a science lesson, right? So I'm gonna give you West Coast. Let's just say Arizona, New Mexico, Texas heat versus Texas gets humid too because there's water. Anyways, Arizona heat versus East Coast heat. And you're in an oven where it's dry and you're burning and cooking and the sun's on top of you all day, or you're in a sauna. Yeah, it's hot, but at least you're moist, right?
Yeah, but it adds weight to you. Your clothes get sticky.
Mark
Like
said hi.
it's just gross. Like I do dislike the humidity a lot. Like I really don't like it. That's what makes it so hard to breathe and hard to do anything.
When I
So
go
like,
back to Arizona, as soon as I get off the airplane and when it's summertime, I feel like all the moisture is sucked out of my
yes,
body, and I
yeah.
feel dry and dirty like I've been riding in a Jeep all day in the desert with my dad.
No,
I
I
do
feel
not like that itchy, nasty feeling at all.
I like it. The breeze goes through the clothes and like you feel dry. You're not.
No.
Yeah, I don't like the humidity. I dislike the humidity. That's why we're looking at houses over there, like New Mexico, Arizona.
No.
I'm looking at houses over
Don't
there.
move to New Mexico. I'll tell you right there. Here you go. Don't move to New
Why?
Mexico.
For what I can sell my house here in Jersey, in New Mexico.
You think crime is bad where you're at? Go to New Mexico.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Yeah,
Oh, I
that's.
didn't look at the
There's
crime
only a
rate. I
few
was
like
just looking at the
really
house
populated
values.
places, but crime is bad. Albuquerque, bad.
Mm.
See, there's Dean, my other Arizona brother. He in an oven, even a fan doesn't cool you off. Human is at least fan. See,
I don't feel
he
cool.
knows.
I
He
feel like
also
I'm
lives in like
suffering.
northern Arizona, like in the Holbrook, Winslow area.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different up there. Not much, but yeah, dude. Yeah, but no, I would not live in New Mexico. New Mexico is a great place to drive by, visit, grab some green chilies and a burger. Keep
Oh
going.
damn.
Yeah, you don't want to live there unless you're from there. But the Albuquerque crime rate is high, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's only a couple, like Gallup and Albuquerque, maybe one other, Santa Fe. Outside that, they're just small little towns everywhere, and it's not the best.
Mm. I lived in New York. I used to live in Brooklyn, and then lived in Manhattan for a little bit, and then
My mom said they'll leave a light on for you. No, I think Flo is too rural for Jonnie. Needs to be closer to the city. He's a city boy. He needs to be able to go like 5 minutes from his house and be at places to buy things.
yeah,
You're not doing that.
I don't want to. Yeah, but I mean, if that's the trade off, living in a nice.
You can't Uber Eats in Florence, bro. You just walk down the street and get it. You're not delivering it anything. But no, I think northern Arizona would be where we took you. Remember Prescott, Sedona up north, Cottonwood? That's the area I think that you will like because it does get warm, but it's also not blistering.
My parents are moving to Nevada, so it's like.
Oh, Nevada sucks too. It's so
Yeah,
hot there and dry.
they got this giant house in Nevada that they're moving to. It's like 6 bedrooms.
My mom's been
3
drinking.
bathrooms. It's like it's great.
My mom's been drinking Lewis Cup whiskey. Yeah, Mark wants to move to Tampa. I don't know if I move to Florida either. But you know what? Mark's from New York.
Tampa's like
and Florida's 90% New Yorkers. Right? Like, why is it that people from New York they all go down migrate?
No, we had a timeshare in Florida, and like Florida heat, the weather down there, the rain, I can't do it. I can't do
Why
it.
do they call it timeshare?
Because
you're not sharing time. You're sharing.
Yeah, because
you're a resident.
You're sharing the villa, and you have a block of time. So like it's time shared for that area for that villa all year round. So we had like 2 weeks blocked off in the summer. So we would go either we would stay we would do 2 different vacations in the summertime.
I don't know who's Uber eating in Florence, but now I need to figure this out. So Dean, Dean actually is from the same town that I lived in. He just now lives up north. I went to school with his sister.
No state tax.
Chandler. So you would like the city of Chandler. That's where we took Andy and we ate basically at that brewery and then at that place that he took us for his birthday party.
Yeah.
That was cool. Chandler Gilbert area. You would like that area. And Mark wants to be in Florida for his grandkids. That's different.
Oh, okay,
But,
that's a different story. Yeah.
and now my mom's got a new nickname is D-Lou. There you go. Mom, you're now D-Lou. And Dad, you're C-Lou. Before Mark decides to give it to you, I'll just give it to you now. And then so I have a sister, Megan. She's gonna be M-Lou, but we call her May May, aka Monkey Fart. And then my sister Tina. My cousin calls her T-Dog, but just don't, I don't know, call her whatever you want. But yeah, so I forgot what we were talking about. Timeshare.
Timeshares.
But you're not sharing time. You're sharing a space. You're sharing an
Man.
apartment, a hotel.
That's what they called it, and that's
I
what
know,
my dad
but
was like. My dad was like, "Yeah, like why not?" And
my
'cause he's
wife and
so
I sat through one of those. Oh, you come and listen to our spiel on a
exactly.
timeshare, and you get a
And
free
you get
trip.
tickets to Disney. That's how I went to Disney the first time. Like we got tickets to Disney,
Yeah.
and then they sold them on the timeshare.
They try really hard to sell you on that too. Oh, just for $100 a month. That's it.
They sold
That's
me.
over
I was a
here.
little kid, and I was like, "Yeah, we should do this." I'm like,
Yeah. Well, yeah. My sister Megan's last name is now Queen. M Queen. MQ. Still Monkey Fart. That's her nickname. As we call her growing up. Megan Monkey Fart Lewis. That was her name. And she's going to be mad I just told 19 people in the internet we're over there. Yeah, we went to Florida. Like, I don't know if I could live in Florida. It's not. I don't know. It's not for me.
Unless I was like super filthy wealthy and I can live in Universal Studios.
Yeah.
And just live there until I get bored of it.
I feel like there's too many things in Florida that want to eat you though.
Yeah, but if you're staying at the resort in Universal, like I could live there for forever. Because I love the movies, you know what I'm saying? And they're always changing the attractions. So I would live there until I got bored, and then I would find somewhere else to go.
I'll have to block my mom.
Do not.
I'm gonna. Mother, you're blocked.
It's messed up.
Yeah, Flagstaff. So we didn't take Jonnie to Flagstaff. We took him Prescott, Cottonwood, Sedona, and Tynway. He didn't go to Flagstaff, but he was like, "Yeah, you would like Flagstaff because it's like a city, but it's in the mountains and trees. It's very hippie-ish, but they have all the things you need. You can buy weed there easy."
What's the where was the Whiskey Road at?
Prescott.
That was Prescott. I like that. Yeah. That was cool. That was really cool.
You got to go there when like in the evening when you actually are drinking and stuff. And one of the bars we went to, they give you a wooden nickel every time you buy a draft drink. You get a wooden nickel for a free draft drink. So it's buy one get one free like all the time.
See, I want to go back, but I gotta bring Audrey with me. After.
I think Audrey would like Prescott. Yeah, Prescott, whatever.
She's all down to travel and everything. I was like, yeah, but you gotta we have to go and do stuff.
I'm telling you, you need to wait till that theme park in Glendale opens up with the Hot Wheels and He-Man stuff and the Barbie stuff. You can go there and then go up to Prescott after that for a weekend. And
oh, you see, family vacation. Come on, is it?
And actually, if you're there long, you go to Slide Rock. I didn't take you to Slide Rock. Slide Rock is like a natural water park where the water goes through like these rocks and the rocks are slippery. So you sit down, it's like a water slide, but it's natural. And they have ponds you can swim in. And people lose shit in their pockets all the time, so you can find money and watches and stuff.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, Slide Rock is cool. That's like an Arizona summer destination. That Flagstaff is cool. I didn't see a gator, but I don't want to see an alligator in Florida. It's not my thing.
I've only seen them in captivity.
And I want to go back to Universal.
Yeah, I want to go back.
They're opening up the new part this year.
Yeah.
But I will never go during the holidays again. That was Christmas Eve and Christmas Day weren't bad. The 2 days after were terrible.
Oh yeah, was it crowded? Like, of course.
It was beyond crowded. Christmas Eve wasn't too bad. Christmas Day, too bad. Day after Christmas, it's like everybody woke up.
Maybe it's like a tradition down there. Day after Christmas, you go to Universal. What's Orlando?
Oh, and during Christmas time, if you want to buy a fast pass, it's $300 a day per person.
No, it's insane.
And I'm like, yeah, we're
so
gonna wait
expensive
online. We're
to
not
Disney
fast.
now.
It's like we're not fast passing nothing. We're gonna fast pass our ass in line. Is what we're
Get the
do.
magic band, the genie. You know, it's crazy. It's insane.
Any way they could nickel and dime you, dude.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. You want a churro? $12 for a
Yeah, the
50-cent
food.
churro. Ridiculous.
So picture me as a kid, right? Going to Disney and not being able to get anything to eat or drink the whole time. So
your parents won't let you eat or drink?
Yeah. My dad was very strict. He still is kind of strict.
Did your brother and sister get to eat or drink?
My brother wasn't around at the time.
Oh.
My brother he's 13 years younger than me, so they had him very late.
I feel like your sister then was spoiled and probably got to drink or eat.
No, it was it's all on video because like not only
it's all on video. The abuse is on video.
Exactly. It's all on home video too, and you can see it. You can see like how we look and everything like that, like dehydrated and everything like that. I think maybe we got water with lunch, but like my dad is very strict. Like
my mom was like that too. We were little. We'd go through. She's gonna say something here. We would go through the drive-through, and she'd get a drink or something. And we're like, we're thirsty. Drink or spit, and we wouldn't get shit. But they get, and she'll deny it, but it's true. Ask my siblings.
But yeah, no,
that's what it was. That's the 80s and early 90s. Parents were all supposed to be jerks. That's what they were.
I feel like my dad was like trying to prep me, like I don't know, to withstand, you know, being in harsh conditions without any kind of like nourishment or.
Yeah, and you can ask my kids every time we go somewhere, and if I get something, I automatically ask them, and they know it's because Grandma used to make me drink my spit. Ask them.
But like even to today, I can go in a whole day without drinking anything, without drinking any water or nothing. I can go a whole day. Like I go to work, I go.
See, like, says lies. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. She also made me eat hot dogs for a whole fucking month because when me and my sister were younger, I was 3rd, 4th grade maybe. We would never my mom would make dinner, but it's like adult stuff. Kids don't like that stuff, right? So we were like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And we complained. So since we complained, we ate hot dogs for a month.
Hey, that's what you get. If you don't eat the dinner that mom's making, it's either that or nothing. Like, what are you gonna have?
Every meal I didn't have for a whole month. My mom had so many packs of bar-ass hot dogs because they were probably like 50 cents a pack, stocked in the freezer.
Hey,
what's for lunch?
It was like that for me growing up too. Like if my mom made one meal, and if you didn't eat that one meal, either you go to bed hungry or you get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that's it. Because there was no making multiple meals. Not like today. Today I make food for my daughter, food for my son, and then food for me.
See?
I'm making 3 different meals.
There she go. You stop bitching. See, she's right. But now I got my kids. We're making 3 different things happen. Anyway, most of it's dietary issues, but for the most part, or Kellen, he'll just make his own food. He's like, screw it, I'll make my own dinner. I don't like what you're making.
Yeah, so like I grew up, I grew the same way.
Like nobody tonight wanted any of the dinner options that we had available. So I'm like, well, we can stimulate the economy. I mean, you want to buy dinner? Like, what do you want? So then everybody's like, yeah, we'll take a cheeseburger.
Yeah, and there was no,
Yeah, we didn't eat out a lot. Of course, different time and financial situation. We didn't eat out a lot. But when we did, we would get pizza from the local pizza place.
Uh-huh.
And my parents liked it. It was called a Sicilian pizza. It was essentially just a square pan pizza.
Right.
And the edges were kind of crispy and sometimes dry, but they had this centerpiece, which has no crust and just super soft, like a piece of cake. My mom and dad would always get the centerpieces, and we would never get the centerpieces. So when
did you want the centerpieces?
Yes. So when we were bigger or older, I'd order those and I'd get the centerpiece.
They can have the centerpieces.
I don't let my kids have the centerpiece.
See, it's either you're a corner or a side. There's never like
these have centers because this has a center because they cut it. Because down here and then like this, so there's a centerpiece.
Yeah, there's a centerpiece, but like we would fight. Like me and my sister would legit fight over the corner because I'm a corner guy. Like I like the Sicilian. I like the corner. So yeah.
The center though, because there's no crust inside, it's just soft and super like just yummy. Yeah, see, hot dogs for a month. I don't think you got a new truck. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mom got the center, not dad. See how jacked up that was? Yeah. And I'll tell you another story since we're talking stories about my parents now that they're here. My parents, we used to have like a car we all fit in. They went and bought a brand new truck, a 1994 Ford F-150. It was the last year they made the square style. 2-seater truck. So we can't go anywhere in the truck. If the car's broke, so my parents were like, where are you guys going? We're going to dinner. Are we all going? No, we're taking the truck. So they'd go out to dinner and us kids have to eat cereal. Yeah, McDonald's was a treat growing up. Yeah, because we didn't have a McDonald's in Florence. We had to go to Coolidge. Dean knows what I'm talking about. And the Pizza Hut in Coolidge City, 10 miles away, they had the pizza buffet. You can go there. He doesn't want it floppy. It needs to be firm. Yeah, but I'm telling you, so if you ever go back to AZ with me and we're in that town, we'll order the Sicilian pizza, and then you're going to have a piece of the center, and then you'll understand why the center was the most coveted piece of that pizza.
Wow.
You will. Because I can't do it for any other pizza in any other place. It has to be this place, this pizza, and you'll understand.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
Now you got
trust me, it's not the world's best pizza or anything like that, but it's just the center of that specific style of pizza at that specific restaurant.
Now, when you say Sicilian, was it like thick like that? Sicilian?
Thick. It's thick.
Okay, yeah.
Like a Detroit style pizza. It's thick, and it's not square. It's like more rectangled, and they put all the toppings on it.
Yeah,
it's loaded with stuff.
That pizza is heavy. So
it is a heavy. Yeah, one slice to fill you up.
Yeah, we used to get it. What my mom used to do is that she used to make like lasagnas and ziti's and raviolis and stuff like that, and like freeze them, and it would be trays. So that's how they did it.
Yeah,
because they both worked. Both my parents worked full time. So that's one of the reasons why like they were so like rough, because like they were so like tired from work. They worked full time, both of them, and
Well, see, now my dad's dying my mom out. So when my mom make biscuits, she used the round pan, so there'd be biscuits, but then there'd be one or two in the circle. Mom always got the center biscuits because there was no crust on the edge. There was just a nice soft. See, my mom got the center of everything. That's why she's the center of attention. She wants the center of everything. And you wouldn't take it. She'd straight stab you with a fork. You don't take the center. You don't do it. One time, how many years ago? I think it was the year my sister got married. My dad at the pumpkin pie. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas. Thanksgiving. He took the pumpkin pie and he took a bite like out of the center of the pie, like a little thing. So like messed up the whole pie. And he did that. I forgot why he did that or who he was driving nuts. But yeah, he just take a little chunk out of the pie in the wrong spot.
So what you should do is like to mess with your mom is get the pan that has no center. You know what I'm talking about? It's an all corner pan.
And you the zigzag. Yeah.
There you go. There is no center. So
yeah.
It's all.
She would still eat the bit whatever, but if it has the center, she was taking the center. The center is the best part of any donut or cake, brownie. Like now, brownies I kind of like the edge, but the center brownie where it has no edges, that is the legit good part of the brownie.
The brownie with no edges?
Yes, because it's the center.
See, I like the corner brownie.
I do too. I like a brownie edge, at least one edge. But the center brownie is like the treat. It's like the creme de la creme part of the brownie.
I like the center of cinnamon rolls. That's like the best part for me. I like that one.
Yeah. I used to like you. Then you're gonna give her the edge.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're the only friend from out of state that's ever like stayed at my parents'. I don't think anybody else has. I mean, other people have met my mom like on the phone and stuff, but no, you're the only one. Yeah. And they didn't kill you. Oh no, my dad tried to kill you. Remember when you were stepping out of there?
Oh no, that was my stupidity.
What was it you did? You were stepping. Was it in or out?
I was stepping out, and I didn't notice that the thing was right there, and I.
Oh, you almost chopped your head off, huh? Yeah. Something. Yeah, they got rid of the van. By the way, they sold it and they bought they got a one that a trailer you pull now instead of the
Okay.
one you drive.
Right.
Yeah. The heart of the watermelon. Every piece is the center of a watermelon. I don't know what she's talking about. See, I think she's had too much whiskey now. Brownie with peanut butter. I don't know if yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
with the peanut butter
if it's
swirl.
like melted peanut butter on top,
Yeah.
maybe or like a peanut butter drizzle, but just slabbing peanut. I don't know. Oh, so that Dubai chocolate bar I got in the store the other day was So I ordered one off of Amazon that looked more like the real one. So we'll see how it should be here tomorrow. Oh, that's true. When I was in the Marine Corps, I would have a few buddies did come, not wall to wall. I mean, Jared. Um,
Oh,
what the hell was Hutch's? I can't remember his first name anymore. With Rich, Joe, and Rich. They had no seeds. Well, if
the
you get
heart
a
of mother
seedless
has no
watermelon,
seeds.
they get seedless has
Okay,
no
I
seeds.
know what she's talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd have the military guys. We'd come home on the weekend.
that's cool.
Yeah, the seedless watermelons have. Have you ever had a yellow watermelon with the yellow
No,
on the inside?
no,
Those are
I don't
delicious.
watermelon. Yeah.
I had it here.
I don't really like watermelon that much. Like I
No,
like watermelon flavoring and candy, but like actual watermelon, I don't know. It hurts the roof of my mouth. I don't know why.
I know there's that moon melon that's supposed to be blue on the inside, but I heard that's fake. I don't know if that's real.
Uh, like the blue banana. I think the blue banana.
No, the blue banana is real, and you can get those in Hawaii. But there's a tree nursery in Mesa, Arizona, that has. Remember, Andy was telling me because it's by Andy's house that you get the blue bananas. They're called ice cream bananas. Yeah, but you
What
can
the?
only get them a certain
Why
time
didn't
of
we go
year.
get those?
We couldn't get them at that time of year.
Ah,
But the next time we go, if we do that, we'll have to get the. He could probably buy some and ship them to you. I don't know how long it would take if they would
I don't want to
last.
get. I don't want to waste the money if they come like messed up and stuff.
Yeah, but they taste. They call them ice cream bananas, because they taste like vanilla ice cream,
Right, right.
like a slight vanilla, not like a true vanilla ice cream. But yeah, um, what's it? I can't remember. Is it Moon Valley? It's no, not Moon Valley. Can't remember the name of the nursery. It's in Mesa. And Andy, I don't know how you don't remember that conversation, but this was
I
years
don't
ago. We
remember
had
the
the
conversation. I
conversation.
mean, was I asleep?
No, you were there. No, it wasn't. It was like on a video chat with all our buddies at one time, and we had a group chat with friends before it became no friends. Um,
Oh shit! I don't
that remember that group chat
Okay.
where
Yeah.
there was 10 of us, and it slowly went down
Oh,
to
that
like
was.
five of
I
us.
thought you talking about like when we were actually there. There.
No, we talked about it there, but we didn't go.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that stuff.
No, but yeah. And it's funny. I didn't even know about that till I lived here. I'm like, had I known I can get a blue ice cream banana at Mesa, I would have done that. But you could buy the trees there, so you could grow them.
You could buy the trees.
Yeah, they sell them in the little. They're mini trees, or they're not fully grown yet.
Obviously.
I've seen people. Well, in the neighborhood I used to live in down there was somebody that had a little banana tree.
I could not grow a banana tree here; it would die immediately.
Why?
Because as soon as it got cold, it would die. It would die. It doesn't need to be like I don't know. It doesn't need to be like hot or something. Like that. I don't know.
But you can grow them inside your house.
And it'll produce the banana.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think you could do a pineapple too. But banana trees, most people start the banana trees in their house.
Let me not even, because if I tell my wife, she's gonna be like,
Google it.
she's gonna order one, and then I'm gonna have a banana tree in my house.
Would you even notice with all the other plants?
I would notice a banana tree.
No, you
It's
wouldn't.
not
They look
exactly
like a plant.
small, is it?
They look like a plant. Well, they get bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At some
like,
point, they get much bigger, but
please, no more. I asked her the other day, "Are you done with plants?" She goes, "Yeah." She's down. She's onto knitting now. That's why.
well, she'll be back on the plants. Now, does Audrey talk to the plants?
No, she just keeps them alive, and she's not buying any more new ones. But
Some people talk to them like that.
yeah, some people are weird like that. They start talking to plants.
Yeah. I could tell you, there's some things that Arizona's not good to grow. Like, so we had a big garden in our backyard one time, and we planted watermelon, but my hound dog, Sassy, ate the watermelon.
Oh no.
And then the corn didn't grow properly. The corn was not fully corned. The cobs weren't fully corned or whatever. I don't know the word for it. but we can grow. You can grow squash, yellow squash, and zucchini squash. You can grow them like wildfire in Arizona. They grow so well. Radishes and lettuce grow really well too, and weeds. You can grow weeds. Yeah, we grew like watermelon radishes, firecracker radishes, and some other like in a red and white spiral looking radish.
Huh.
But radishes taste like shit. I don't know why we grew them.
I guess because so you can. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you even prepare a radish? You got to boil it, right?
No, you just slice them cold and put them on salads, or you can pickle them.
Huh.
Yeah, they're not the very best thing. I think my dad likes radishes, but I'm not a radish guy. We put a bunch of lettuce seeds tight together and grew like microgreens. So we'd go and cut them and have like microgreen salads and stuff. That was fun. The kids, when they were little, enjoyed that. And of course, they thought they liked radishes too until they ate them.
Well, before I don't know, maybe like a couple of years ago, in my backyard, we had a full garden. We had mint, squash. What is it?
What did you do with mint?
We had pumpkins. We what I do with mint, we would like collect it and mull it and use it for mojitos.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
now you know you drink a lot when you're growing your own garnish. Yeah, pumpkins. I don't think we ever grew a pumpkin.
We had tomatoes too. I had tomatoes.
Tomatoes are hard to grow.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are really finicky. My mom sometimes can grow a tomato, but they're not easy. Cherry tomatoes are, but like actual tomatoes, not the easiest things.
My backyard is so fertile that like I could throw a seed randomly, and then boom, it'll be a blackberry bush. We had a blackberry bush,
Huh?
and it actually produced like whole big blackberries, and yeah, my backyard is insane. You can literally plant anything; it'll probably grow.
When is blueberry season in Maine? We're going to Maine this summer.
I don't know what blueberry season is.
Because they grow blueberries there.
Yeah.
You ever had fresh blueberry?
Yeah. You ever went berry picking? Like
yeah. In California, even here, we pick strawberries.
Like hard. It was such a bad experience for me. I was dying because it was so hot, and like it was. I think it was in the summertime. We're near the summertime, and we're over here like, oh, we'll get some fresh blackberries or that stuff. So we're going with our little stupid buckets, and I'm starting to pick them, and I start noticing like I'm sweating. It's so hot. The sun's like right here. I feel like the sun was like right here, and I'll never do it again.
There was a strawberry field right off the highway in California when you take the exit to go to Legoland. So we stopped one day when we were there on vacation when the kids were younger and picked a bucket of strawberries. And you could do that here too. They have strawberry farms.
I like apple picking. That I can roll with apple picking.
My mom and dad found a wild apple tree in Arizona somewhere, and if I remember right, the apples didn't taste that good. They said. Uh-oh, we got a Garrett Bailey. Holy crap! Just got in the chat from an ancient company, Chesapeake. There was the Command Co-Wash, one of my all-time favorite scents. If you still know the scent combo, which I'm sure you do, because you make an oil on that scent, I'd definitely be grateful. Garrett Bailey, we can always do for you, my friend. I mean, that's a very simple scent combo, but yes.
Yeah.
We could definitely do it. Not anytime soon because we're having difficulties.
I'll have to let's pencil that in. Where's my pen? All right. Mr. Bailey. Let me write that down.
Mr. Bailey.
I actually had that scent, so. Wash. All right. You gotta give us time and all that stuff, but yeah, we'll see what we can work out. We grow our own pumpkins for Halloween. Oh, all right.
You missed that comment? You didn't see it?
Speaking of pumpkins for Halloween, I had my pumpkin from Halloween still outside the front of my house for. I think when you were here, it was still out front. The last time you visited, it was still out front.
I don't remember.
I literally just maybe like a week ago shoveled it off the front of the house and I put it into the heap to decay into the ground. We're hoping to get more pumpkins out of it, just to see. You never know, because it had some seeds in it and stuff. It wasn't gutted with a face. It was just a decorative pumpkin, and it ran its
I
course.
wouldn't mind a pear tree. Just don't want a partridge in it. Get it? Took you a minute, didn't you? Yeah. Dude, my dog is like hovering over here, thinking I have something for it.
My parents have a cherry tree, and like they weren't sure.
I thought cherries were on bushes.
No, it's a tree, and so like they weren't sure if it was like real cherries or not. And I'm really allergic to cherries. Like as soon as I have a cherry, like my lip starts to swell, my tongue starts to swell. So like to test out if it was an actual cherry, I took one and I put a toothpick in it, and then I put the cherry like from the toothpick on my tongue, and immediately started to get numb. And I'm like, yeah, these are real cherries.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Garrett. I'm glad. Yeah. Dad Beards is now Retro Beards. But yes, as soon as we can get everything redone, we'll be back up and running.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we went over our time, man.
What the fuck was that?
See, Audrey, she's
I don't know.
planning your
What they're doing
death.
up there.
She's planning your death. We already established last time that your wife is going to murder you.
No, she's not gonna murder me.
Yes, she will.
Nah.
And if you don't bring her those cupcakes from Whole Foods, she's definitely going to get
You know what I did? I ordered special cupcakes from a bakery today for Friday. So
what's Friday?
Friday is my son's birthday.
That's for your son. It's not.
No.
For
But
Dylan.
I got her own cupcakes because they're special cupcakes. Strawberry champagne vegan cupcakes. It's, they're special. And
I don't know. I think that's an easy way out there.
It's not an easy way out. And
my wife's birthday's in a couple weeks. The bad guy. That's because Garrett, he is the bad guy. In this relationship, I am the nice one. Johnny's a jerk.
I am as nice as people will let me be. Yeah, I'm only as bad as.
Unless you're a tarot card reader, then he's a big fan of you.
And I'm like that. I'm like that at work too. Like I have someone who like avoids me all the time because like I tell them like straight up like when they're doing something stupid,
yeah. I just
like,
think you're blunt. I don't think you're a jerk, and I'll tell you why. Because if you guys knew Jonnie on that backside of this, he'll see a picture of a raccoon, like, "Oh, look how cute this is." I'm like, "That's not what a mean guy does." See, now that we're ending, it's Fromy the homie. What's up, Mike? I'm glad you could stop in. I don't know if maybe you've been listening for a while. I don't know, but either way, I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, mean people don't be like, "Oh, look how cute that raccoon is," or "Oh." Johnny's favorite is the red panda.
Yes, the red panda is my favorite.
I don't know why.
Because have you seen it?
Yeah,
have you ever seen an animal that you wanted to give a hug to so much in your life that red panda?
A sloth and a panda, a regular panda.
I feel like sloths. I feel like are low key violent because their claws. Like I feel like they'll slowly try to slit your throat.
Did you know? Very slowly
try to slit your throat.
So, you know, like you see videos of like a baby sloth and they're like yawning and making this high pitched noise, and people think, "Oh, that's just cute. They're happy yawning." No, that's the noise that they put out when they're scared and they want their mother.
Oh.
But people are like, "Oh, look at this cute."
He's like literally screaming
for his life. Wants his mom. It's just they're so peaceful looking. Look like they're always smiling. It looks like they're just enjoying it. No, they're not. Leave the damn baby sloth alone. Give it to its mom. So I know Dean. I could see that. He's got RBF for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yes, Mike. No, for real. Glad you can make it. If you don't know what's going on, why we're not Dad Beards no more, watch last week's show if you weren't there. I can't remember. There's been a lot of happening since then, so I don't remember. Yeah. But with that said, I think we're good. We're in a good spot. We talked about marketing. Don't be a douche. You could promote your new water bottle without having to shit on other water bottles. But this is a cool water bottle. That little feature. I just realized tonight. I didn't realize before why it did that. But then I'm like, oh, it blocks the button.
Oh, you just found that out now. Look at that. See?
Tonight, see? In my marketing class, I showed you guys. I just thought it was there. Yeah. But now I know, oh, it blocks the... Okay, makes sense. See, and I got my little sticker mule.
Sticker mule, yes.
Yeah. Dude, they send so much hot sauce and stickers.
You get hot sauce from them?
Yeah, you never got a...
No, every time I order from them, I only get stickers.
Well, are you ordering it like when they do their deals, or are you ordering it like normal?
No, when they do the deals, I can't afford
No,
to.
if you order normally, you get the hot sauce.
Oh, okay, well, good. That makes sense.
Oh, did I show you? I didn't show you this. I got a whole box of soap from Wicked Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I put her a sticker on my other water bottle. See, a whole box.
Wow.
This is my third order of soap, and I usually get a box this big. But she has one in here. Well, the apple oats and honey is good, but no, it's not that one.
Apple roasted honey does sound...
Oh, bourbon and cherries, dude. Smells so good, so good. Stacy's her name. Very nice lady, but when it comes to small batch soap makers, dude, hands down, one of the best. Like, I just love it. So good.
Oh.
I'll have to bring you some of those. There you go. But with that said, thank you everybody who joined us again this week. We'll be back again next week.
Of course.
Yeah, plan is every Wednesday. Maybe we'll have some updates. Maybe we'll have some artwork to show you guys. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. If you have questions, hit us on the DMs. You can find us at Johnny Grooms. You can Retro Beards, G-Lou. Join the Facebook page if you're not over there on Facebook. It still says Dad Beards, but it's called the Retro.
Oh, I thought the name changed. I have to change.
No, the group changed, but the page still says
okay.
Dad Beards because I can't remember my password to Facebook. You have to put your password in to approve the change. I can't remember my password.
I gotta change every other social media app that I made profiles on now.
Yeah,
I just thought about that shit.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, hey, we listen and we don't judge.
Oh God,
That's what Shopify tells us. Listen, you listen and you don't judge.
I listen and don't judge, but I take notes.
Yes. Yeah, Randy. Thank you. Thank you for till next time. Yeah, and Randy, thank you. Ellie, thank you. Michael, Dean, we had Garrett. We had Dan B. We had Shaky. Of course, we had my folks. Mark Brown. We had J. Rob, Josh. Who else we had? Missing anybody?
It's all good, man.
Walt, Shade. Yeah, I just want to say, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, but thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Listen, Linda. Yeah, you spelled it wrong. It's all right.
It's fine.
There's so many ways to spell it.
Because there's no H in my name. In my full name, there's no H. It's J-O. It starts J-O-N. So that's
my son's name too, Jonathan. But then I spelled John as J-O-H-N. And Aaron's like, no, it's not J-O-H-N.
Yeah.
It's basically Joe Nathan. That's how you spell his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And share the stream channels out. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. At some point we'll put subscriber only chat, but share it out. And have a good week. If you're having a bad week so far, it'll get better. I promise.
Oh, that's what you should do. After you put subscriber only chat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you avoid the trolls. But you got to do it like right before you do the stream. And I don't know how to do it on Restream yet, so we'll figure it out. But yeah. But all right. So you guys have a great night. We will see you later. Stay rad, stay cool, stay retro.
All right.